Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see by the, thumbnail, this is what if Deku had Knull, basically, part 3. But I'll be changing Knull's name because, Samuel Zane, he's a YouTuber who does what ifs. He made me think of this. Well, not made me think of it. He just gave me the idea. Not like subscribed or anything, But, it just popped in my head. So I'm going to name the symbiote. He has, the symbiosis Hope. So when they fuse, they'd be, instead of we are Venom or we are Knull, they'd be we are Hope. We have what the other symbiotes lack. We have the hope to keep fighting until the very end. Alright, so something happened, basically this. Alright, so, man, I cannot wait for these jams. Alright, and they're done. Okay, let me get started so I can hurry up and end this. Alright, so basically what happens is that Deku, Aizawa walks through the door and Deku is, just looking at him. Aizawa's looking at Deku. Aizawa smirks and says, "Okay, everybody, today we will be doing a quirk assessment test, but, I don't feel like going to the entrance ceremony. And anyone who gets the last basically fails, okay? That should be basically all there is to know." Ida says, "Well, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. That's not right." Aizawa looks at Ida and says, "I can do what I want. I'm a teacher, aren't I? This is my classroom, isn't it? I once failed an entire class. You have no say on what I can or cannot do." Deku looks at Aizawa, trying to remember where did he see him again, and Noel speaks in the back of Deku's head, says, "You idiot. You know him. He's in your hero book. Remember." So, they go put on their suits. I mean, not hero costumes. Their suits. And Deku, he basically does the test. He gets second in the ball throw, first in the strength test, the side-to-side jumps. Noel coats its symbiote form into the legs and it strengthens them. So Deku's like he gets second because, there's someone faster. And in the running, he gets first because it's just it's not like a racetrack or anything. It's where Ida can take advantage. It's just running. So, everything is normal. We're not going to do the heroes versus villains test yet, because I want to add something into the story. I feel like it'll be really cool. So, on the way home, Deku gets a text message from his mom saying, "Deku, hurry quick. There's someone who'd like to meet you." And Deku runs home, and he sees a strange-looking man who looks very, very tired, almost like Aizawa, but a little different. He looks like, he has... Basically, it's just Stain, okay? I don't know how to describe Stain, really. That's when Noel comes out and whispers in Deku's ear, "I got a bad feeling about this person, kid. But just make sure you tread lightly out of everything else, okay? We don't want another mishap." referring to the sludge villain. So, Stain notices Noel and says, it's okay, kid, it's okay. You don't have to be that, I just came here to talk to you. It's about that little quirk you have. Well, Deku starts to think, damn, what if he found out it's not really a quirk, but another life form? But he keeps his composure, because he's more accepting than Eddie Brock or Cletus Cassidy. And I will be adding the other symbiotes in here due to the fact that, like other characters will get it. Like, most likely Toga would get Carnage. I just want to, Alright, so, just a spoiler, Alright, so, Stain says, look, kid, I saw what you did in that, test. And I just want to tell you that no matter what anybody says, your quirk will never, and I mean ever, be a villain's quirk. There's no such thing as a villain's quirk. So, tell me this, kid. What do you want to be when you grow up? Deku says, I want to be a hero. Wait, I've never got your name. That's when Stain, looks at Deku, smirks, and says, it's Stain. And so, if you want to be a hero, what kind of hero do you want to be? Deku says, I want to be the #1 hero. I want to be something like All Might, but better. Stain looks at Deku, smirks, and says, well, still smirking, and says, kid, I have a feeling you'll be able to do it. That's when Noel comes out and says, well, because Deku's mom isn't in the room anymore, so Noel comes out and says, why do I sense a bloody past from you? Stain is almost shocked because, he just thinks it can speak on its own, and it can sense my past. And Deku and Noel just look at Stain, like, intrigued. Well, Noel looks at Stain intrigued, wondering if, what'll happen if maybe, possibly, he left a seed. So, crap. What am I thinking? Oh, yeah. That's when Deku and Stain have a talk. They share their ideals. And Deku tells Stain stuff about him and what makes him want to live up to, the expectations of being a great hero. And this makes Stain think about what he's been doing up until now. It makes Stain, wonder if he's really doing this to wipe out the fake heroes, or is he doing this to try to pedalize, like put on top of pedal, like one of those statues of Greek gods. Yeah, he's trying to do that for his idol, All Might. Because, Stain literally said in the anime that the only real hero out there nowadays was All Might. So, in this, I'll say Deku would be, would rehabilitate Stain. And without Deku knowing, Noel would leave a seed. And this seed is Venom. The seed crawls over to as Stain is leaving around midnight, the seed clings onto his leg and goes out the door with him. And it states that we are Venom, and, you seem like a good enough host, but we'd either have to make do with a certain element that we need. And our objective is not to kill people, but, you know, we don't want to kill people, but we most likely will have to. Stain being smarter than Deku, because he's older, you know, he's an adult. He says, well, what chemical do you need? And he says it's a chemical that's in the kidney, or as in chocolate. So, Stain researches this, and he finds out the chemical, and we'll just call it, xenomites. Yeah, just xenomites. Let's just call it xenomites, okay? And it turns out that they need a certain number of xenomites to be able to fully function properly. Whew. Oh man, I'm tired and I'm hungry. I got a turkey in this. Yeah, turkey, peoples. But yeah, alright. Let's hurry up and end this. I'll do the UA Heroes vs. Villains test tomorrow. Alright. Well, basically it doesn't... Oh, I just not remember that. It doesn't have to be the liver. It's just a nutrient that's in the body itself, because Venom in the movies was saying legs, eyes, pancreas, so many snacks, so little time to waste. He was talking about the entire body, and Venom didn't eat the other guy's pancreas. He just bit off his head. So, yeah, Venom would be like, okay, so we're going to be the host, and we need to find the originator. And that's when Stain will smirk and say, well, I think I already know who that is. It's a kid named Deku. And, Venom would be shocked, saying, our creator chose a kid? That's crazy. Well, so good. And with this, we'll say Deku becomes, sort of a new idol for Stain, because Deku reminds Stain of All Might, and what his ideals were. And I'm going to leave that right here. I'm going to leave that right here, and have fun, guys. Take it easy.